welcome. Today is December 4th. My name is Kemper. This is a show we call 3rd and 21. We do two things here. We talk about college football, try to have a little fun. Talk about college football, try to have a little fun. Championship weekend is in the books. I go back and forth on what's the best weekend of the college football season. Opening weekend, rivalry weekend, or championship weekend. I don't know, they're all terrific. But one thing I did think of this weekend was in rivalry weekend, you can have a 2-8 team. They kind of rise up and beat or put a scare into a 9-2 team, just on the basis of the rivalry and the emotion. Championship weekend, you've got two quality teams coming in there. You have to be good throughout the season to get into the championship game. I love championship weekend. Hey, need to do a forgotten thumbs up from last week. Probably won't be popular, but if I was czar of college football, we would not have 7 overtime games, 4 quarters to decide it. If the game is tied after 4 quarters, we move to overtime. We start the ball at the 50. Both teams get a chance. You get 3 overtime series. If after 2 overtimes it's still tied, you have to go for 2. If after 4 quarters, 3 overtime sessions, the third one where you have to go for 2 and you're still tied, guess what? That's a tie. Okay, wait a minute, Kemper, it's like kissing your sister. Well, score a touchdown or hold the other team from doing that and you will win. Otherwise, that's a tie. Hey, need to clarify also a thumbs up that I gave or thumbs down on the players fighting. I said, look, you got the helmet, you got shoulder pads on. Not saying that they don't have to face some consequences for their actions, but give them a little break, okay? That does not extend to coaches on the sidelines. Coaches on the sidelines that get into it with other coaches or players would be dealt with severely if I was the czar of college football. So with that, let's go to this week's segment of what we like to call hashtag thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, and the highest personal honor I can bestow on anybody is the 2 bunions up. First time on 3rd and 21, a bunions up has been given out, but it goes to Jalen Hurts. After the way he handled his demotion last year, cheering on the sidelines, being a great teammate, not quitting, and then when he got his chance to come back in, making the most of his chance, 2 bunions up for Jalen Hurts.
Thumbs up!
University of Texas. Tom Herman has Texas far above where they have been, on the rise. If you're a Texas fan, you should like what you're seeing.
Thumbs up!
This one kind of hurts, but thumbs up to Urban Meyer. He does not seem like a person that would be a lot of fun to hang around and talk with. He seems condescending and arrogant, but everywhere he goes, he wins. He is a surefire Hall of Fame coach. I hope your health is well. I have a feeling if his health is well, he'll be back in 2020 at either Notre Dame or USC.
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up. Coach Scott Satterfield done a terrific job at App State. He is the new head coach at Louisville. Good luck, Coach. You've done a great job at App State.
Welcome to 3rd and 21, a show where we talk about college football and try to have a little fun. Where we talk about college football and try to have a little fun. Now back to you, Kemper.
All right, welcome back. Thank you, Jenny. Let's jump straight into the KPI 12 through 7. Coming in at number 12, Washington State. Quality football team. You know they're disappointed losing to their arch rival in the snow, which was a lot of fun to watch. But no Pac-12 North Championship, no chance to go to the Rose Bowl. But they do play in a bowl game you need to keep your eye on. It's the Alamo Bowl. They'll play Iowa State, and that's going to be a under-the-radar, really good game. Next up, number 11 in the KPI is LSU, tried and true LSU. Terrific lines of scrimmage, athletes everywhere. They are road tested, and they are going to play number 10 in the KPI, UCF. Huge thumbs up to UCF in the championship game. If you got to see it, they easily could have mailed it in. Hey, our quarterback's hurt. Memphis is playing great. We're way behind. Hey, They rallied up and came back like a champion does, came back and won the game 25 straight. So these two will play in the Fiesta Bowl. LSU's going to kill them. Coming in at number 9, the Gators. If you're a Florida Gator fan, you need to be really excited about what Dan Mullen has done in the first year. A New Year's Six Bowl. In the first year, they are way ahead of schedule. Good job on the Gators. Coming in at number 8 is the Washington Huskies. If you watch it, man, they've got a smother shutdown defense. Quality team going to the Rose Bowl, and they're going to be excited about it. I don't know how that offense doesn't score more points with the talent that's there, but they don't seem to. But Washington coming in at number 8. Number 7 is the Michigan Wolverines. The question of the bowl season is, can Michigan come back and put a quality performance together against Florida in the Peach Bowl? It's going to be one to watch, but I am excited to see what Jim Harbaugh does, how Michigan comes out. Are they practicing hard? Are they excited about it? Or did the Ohio State loss just take all the wind out of their sails? We'll find out on that. Tell you what, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll do the KPI 6-1. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Thank you to Maxi Homes, MaxiHomesGA.com. Long on quality, short on drama. Link is in description below. KPI top 6 is out. Coming in at number 6 is Ohio State. Quality win over a decent Northwestern team, but 4 is the right number for the playoffs for this reason. You have to be excellent all season long. You cannot take a week off. Good team, excellent athletes, going to the Rose Bowl. Coming in, hold on, the ground has something for us back there. What is this?
Breaking news on the Kelly Bryant transfer saga.
Really? Hold on. He's going to Arkansas.
No, he's going to be a Tiger, though, at the University of Missouri.
Really? I didn't, Missouri wasn't, wow. Almanac, can you confirm this? All right. Hey, Kelly Bryant going to Missouri. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Good pickup for Barry Odom, that's for sure. Okay, number 5, Georgia Bulldogs. Most of the computer models had Georgia at number 4. I overrode that and put them at number 5. If you ask me if Georgia is one of the top 4 teams, I would say no. They're one of the top 3 teams, but they had their chance against Alabama. 4 is the right number for the playoffs. That was a playoff game. Coming in at number 4, Oklahoma. Defense actually showed up a little bit in the championship game against Texas, and that offense is outstanding. Coming in at number 3, Notre Dame. Listen, when you get a week off and you can rest up and just watch, that's a pretty good thing to be. So Notre Dame coming in at number 3. Number 2, Clemson. There is some concerns about the defense. I'm not a buyer in that. I think that they're going to come out trucking against Notre Dame. Quality win over Pitt. And coming in number 1, again, Alabama. I said it after the game against Georgia. There is just something in the DNA at Alabama that nobody else can emulate. They are steamrolling towards an all-time epic number 1 season, coast to coast. Yeah, they're pretty great. So, tell you what, let's take a break, and when we come back, we will go to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is and the ever-popular mailbag. We'll go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Let's go to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. That's where I pick games against the spread. We keep track all season long. Butch Maxey's favorite segment. How did we do last week?
Last week we were 3-1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
71, 75%?
75%, Matt. Genius. On the year, we are 28 wins, 27 losses, 2 ties for 51%.
51% is over 50%. Hey, we are going to take the weekend off, enjoy the Army-Navy game, but we will be back to give you winners throughout the bowl season. hopefully at a better than 51% clip. So let's move it over to the ever popular mailbag, brought to you by our friends at On the Road Again Cars. On the Road Again Cars, quality used cars for quality people. Link is in the description below. The mailbag is where you can write in, ask me any question about college football. I will do my level best to give you a clear and concise answer. First question.
Landon Trapp from Pawnee, Indiana. Do you think Notre Dame should be in a conference?
Here's what I say. Notre Dame, you do Notre Dame. If you've got the money and you've got the prestige, the network to get your games out, you do Notre Dame. It did not hurt you this year not having a 13th data point, but it can in the future. It can knock you out if it's close. So, hey, here's what I say. You do the best thing for you. And Notre Dame, you beat Notre Dame. Next question.
Lamont from Chicago, Illinois. Do you think there's too many bowl games?
Absolutely not. Listen, I am excited about the bowl games. If you think there's too many, don't watch. But I will be watching, starting with the New Mexico Bowl, which pits North Texas against Utah State, two better than what you think teams, and I'm excited about it. We'll be watching throughout the bowl season. Next question.
Kurt from Enid, Oklahoma. Since Oklahoma beat Texas, do they get the golden hat back?
Absolutely not, I don't think. The golden hat is the trophy that the winner of the Oklahoma-Texas game gets in the Red River Shootout, which is played annually in Dallas. But this was the Big Ten championship game. The hat stays with Texas till next year. Next question.
Becky from Jessup.
Hey, before we get to the question, got a chance to watch some games with the good people from Jessup. Fun, a lot of fun, a lot of good people. What's the question?
Who is going to win the Heisman?
Well, if I had a vote, I would go number 4. I would put Will Grier from West Virginia. A great year, little disappointing, which shows you the height that West Virginia got to. Will Grier, number 4. Tua, I would have at number 3. He is incredible, and he will win the Heisman at some point. But this year kind of yacked it up a little bit in the SEC championship game, and I believe our voiceover girl, Jenny, could probably play quarterback for Alabama, and they'd still win a national championship. So, Tua, number 3. Number 2, Haskins, who set an all-time Big Ten passing yardage, was it? Incredible to watch. Great athlete. Love to watch him. But my number 1 vote would go to Mr. Murray at Oklahoma. Oklahoma gets 2 Heisman Trophy winners back-to-back. Tell you what, let's go ahead and put a wrap on it. Next week, we will be back to preview the early bowl games. We thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
See what prayer does?
Yes, man.
I don't want life for Christmas. There is just a thing I need. I don't care about the presents and the little Christmas tree.